Hey guys, highly anticipated dog food review of the Simple Food Project. You've seen in my videos that I've been giving this to my dog for a while, and I didn't tell you the name of it, but you looked at the videos and you said, I know what that is. And so many of you have been asking me, what do I think of this food? And I'm finally ready to do a review. So, and I have some notes here that I'm going to refer down to. So you know that I am looking for, my dog gets Steve's Real Food now, freeze-dried raw, and I'm looking, after doing this for like 14, 15 months, to add in just a different brand into rotation that's so good to do. But it's been really hard for me to find a dog food that not only meets up to my expectations, but meets up to the superior ingredients of Steve's Real Food. And if you want to try Steve's Real Food, and my IG in the link tree, I have a link where you can save 30% and get free shipping, and the coupon code is Cut the Kibble. But I'm here to do a review right now. So I was really excited about this food because it has no synthetic vitamins in it. It has whole foods, and it's developed by a vet. It is freeze-dried and dehydrated together, which I'm really not a fan of, but whatever. That's not a big deal. So let's get going. I tried the beef and salmon, and what I loved about it, beef was the #1 ingredient, and not only was it salmon, but it was wild-caught salmon. So that checks all the boxes for Cut the Kibble. But what I didn't like, and you know I'm all about the ingredients, not only did it have carrots, but it had cranberries, the two combined. I've never used carrots in the 13 years of home cooking for my dog, and I most definitely would not do cranberries and carrots because they're both high in sugar. And what does sugar cause? Inflammation. Now, I granted, she has to put in all these foods so you don't do synthetic vitamins, but you got to also say, should I be doing high starchy foods? You know, there needs to be a good balance. So that's a no to me. And this particular beef and salmon has green peas in it. I am not a fan of any legumes. I don't care if they're organic or not, because all legumes in the United States, even if they're organic, are highly sprayed with glyphosate. And glyphosate is a known carcinogen. It causes cancer. So I don't want any legumes in my products. But, you know, I tried it because I was going to let things, you know, slide a little, because I was just going to put it into rotation. All right, so moving on, they have a duck and trout recipe. And it was really a red flag to me, people. It doesn't have peas, but it has lentils, okay? Legume, but the legumes came before the trouts. Okay, now what is wrong with that? First of all, the lentils. Lentils are high in protein. Now, when they do the guaranteed analysis for the dog on the back of the box, they do not have to break up animal protein and vegetable protein. So that the lentils are adding to the protein, okay? The first ingredient is duck, and the sixth ingredient is trout. I've never seen in a high quality food where a legume comes before an animal protein. That's a huge red flag. And again, sprayed with glyphosate. The chicken and turkey, it had sweet potatoes and carrots. Again, those are two high starchy vegetables. Why are they doing that? Why are they just not doing sweet potatoes? I don't know. So the lamb was the most of the least appealing. Does that make sense? Because it looked good. Not only did it, I think it had liver, it had heart, and it had spleen. I love those organs. I'm not a fan of liver, but it's in all dog food. And I think it's in all the dog food across the board. But lamb is very high in fat, and I am all for preventing a problem My dogs have not had pancreatitis from dog food, and I want to avoid it. And high fat can cause pancreatitis. A few months ago, I tried small batch. It's a freeze-dried raw, and it was lamb. And he got mushy poop. And I said, forget it. So that went back. So no, I don't suggest lamb for anybody. And while I'm at it, I am not a proponent of TCM food energetics. I don't know. I've tried to understand it, but I don't know if it really is valid, to be honest with you. Okay, that's another video. All right, so the things that I also really had red flags about, in all of the recipes across the line, it has flaxseed as the 4th or 5th ingredient. I'm baffled why flaxseed is so high on the list. It definitely cannot be for the omega-3s because dogs do not have the ability to convert ALA into EPA. So why is it so high on the list? Is it for the fiber? Is that why dogs have kind of bad poops? I really question that. And then the krill oil, all across the board, all the recipes have ground krill. I would like to know, and I did not see it on their website, the country of origin and if it is third-party tested. In my 13 years of home cooking and studying canine nutrition, I stayed away from krill oil. Why did I? Because it can cause diarrhea, vomiting, and nausea. And my daughter's dog actually tried this product and he was vomiting, so she stopped it. And I called the company up and the company said, oh, you need to slowly transition it. Did I say at the beginning of the video? I didn't transition Misha from Hills to home cooking to Steve's. Now, all dogs are different, okay? But her dog vomited. And with Misha, I didn't like it because he had mushy poops. And he has never, ever, how old is he? 19 months. I've had him since he was 4 months. So 15 months of having him. He has never had a mushy poop besides having small batch and now with this. And it could be because of the krill oil. That to me is a red flag. So what do I think? I'm disappointed. I really wanted to use this food. It was all whole foods, and I'm still in search of a whole food, commercial diet, freeze-dried, raw, that is not synthetic. I may have to resort to being a little bit lenient. It's very hard to get zinc in a dog's diet with whole foods, but I have to be honest, I would not use this in my dog's rotation, not even one day, one meal, one week, for 1 week, one meal. Because you know what? For me, it cut the kibble. It is about the ingredients, and it's also about the poops. It's all about the poops. So it's back to the drawing board. Sorry.